How are you guys doing? Thank you for going to my channel, and I'm super excited to share it with you, the tips for buying a home for the first time, or even you're moving to Dallas or any part of the country. So this is gonna be super helpful for you, or anything that I can help you, let me know, okay? But if you guys moving to Dallas, Texas, I want to help you and guide you moving here to Dallas, Texas. Make sure it's smooth and make it more easier. And I have more videos that you can watch. Also, I have the tour property, different part of Texas, but I'm on the North Dallas. So if you guys moving here, you can message me or call me, okay? So number one tip for you is, if you're first time buying a house, especially if you're from renting, and now you want to buy a house, sarili nyong bahay. So ang number one is repair and maintenance. So make sure that you have at least emergency fund. Unlike when you guys renting or nung kayo nagre-rent, there is a landlord to really, hey, if there's an issue, you need to call the landlord to fix it. If you buy a house for the first time, you are the one responsible for fixing all the issues, right? And at least for me, I suggest sometimes it's like $300 to $500 in emergency issues, but at least you have emergency fund, so you don't have to worry about something broke up or whatever repair or maintenance. So at least you have extra money for that one, right? So that is the number one. Make sure you have that one, so you don't have to worry that, hey, you call your parents or your realtor, but just to make sure you are secure for the repair and maintenance if you own the house. So the second one is property taxes. So if you guys know, here in Texas, so we only have one tax, but it's kind of high, right? So the major expenses, make sure that you're getting really know about the taxes and familiar with this, because sometimes the property taxes here, it's really sometimes kind of difficult to budget. Sometimes going up super quick, especially if you buy what you call that, a new build. This is my experience for my new build constructions, that before the taxes is super low because they pay only from the land value, but when we closing, the escrow officer tell them, hey, you need to save extra money para dun sa escrow and your escrow account, to make sure that you really cover in that one. But if the taxes is really increasing the value, it really makes sense that the tax is getting higher too, so it adds onto your monthly payment. So make sure that that is one of the major expenses when you owning a property, is a property taxes. So I watched a video from one of this guy. He said Texas tax protest can help you to dispute taxes. And I never used this one, but I watch it. They say it's really good. So if you guys have questions, you do your due diligence for that one. Do your research to make sure that can help you to kind of dispute the taxes or fight for your taxes if it's too much, right? So that is the second. And the third one, I will explain it to you guys, is do your research. Number three is do your research, okay? Do your research, on the property, the school, the taxes, because some area, especially here in Texas, they have some PID or MAD. It's gonna double your taxes. So make sure you are aware for that one. So really do your due diligence and make sure that nothing shock you that, hey, why the taxes is super expensive here. So do your due diligence regarding the taxes, regarding the school, regarding this community. Make sure you guys aware for that when you guys moving or buying a property, okay? Not only fall in love with the house, make sure that do your research, okay? You are gonna live there. Even I am the realtor, I really tell to my client, do your own due diligence, right? So because I'm only doing on my part being a realtor, but what you want, you're thinking for your 3 to 5 years or 3 to 10 years, whatever your goals, so make sure it's aligned on that. But you don't know what you don't know, but at least you have something that you can, hey, I do research this one before I buy in this area, okay? So the fourth one is you need to clean up your credit if you're really thinking or tips to buying a house, or you wanna buy a house. Clean your credit. Make sure that it's really check your credit. Work with the lender. I have lenders sa akin. May mga, you tell me what kind of lender you want. It's like a Filipino or any lender that I work with. They're really nice lender, and it's locally. So make sure if you guys moving to Dallas, Texas, some lender from out of state not licensed to work in Texas. So make sure that if you're moving to Texas, moving here, or if you're locally, work with the local lender or check your credit, okay, to make sure we don't have really, sometimes it takes time, right? So consult the lender first, or you call me, you message me, and I'll help you with that one, and I'll connect you with the lender that really treats you really good, and make sure you narrow it down the price. We don't wanna, driving around kayo, drive, and then you fall in love with the house, but you can't afford it. It's not out of your budget, right? So we're not wasting anybody's time, right? So the number 6 is save for your down payment. What's that mean? It's like even is sometimes is 0. So the down payment is not to be 20%, right? 20% of the purchase price. It's kind of big, right? For the first time home buyer, you can do like 3.5, 3.5%. That is the minimum that you can save. So for 300,000 or 500,000, you times that to 3.5%. So that's your down payment. For 500,000, it's like 15,000. That's your really a down payment minimum. Or if you have extra money for that one, you can add on down payment. You can put 10%, 20%. It's up to you, right? But really save for your down payment. Make sure that you have really money for that one. And we have also some 0 down payment, like if you're veterans, it's a 0 down payment. USDA, there's still suburbs dito sa Dallas na USDA 0 down payment, but you need to be qualified for that one as well, or you need to be at least there is a minimum, or there is qualification for the USDA for the 0 down payment, but make sure you're all qualified. That's why you need to call the lender. You work with your realtor that to make sure that they will do that first before you drive around and looking for the area. Okay, so the last one that I can share it with you guys is get pre-qualified first. Before you drive, before you go somewhere, make sure you get qualified first to save you a lot of time and really kind of know what you're gonna do. Be familiar with the process, right? So it's really help you and help your agent for narrowing down the prices. We don't want driving around in the neighborhood and then you cannot afford for that one. Just to make sure you guys get the paperwork first, and then we can know exactly the area, the price range, your criteria, so make it easier for us, easier for your agent to get your house that you want, the house of your dream, and really, for me, be transparent to your agent para magkaintindihan kayo. You guys can really work together better, right? And you cannot also submit an offer. Example, if you find a house that you're not qualified for that one, we cannot submit an offer as well. So we're really just wasting our time. So that is number 7 for you guys, the tip for when you're buying a house for the first time. And of course, the last one, if you have call me if you are really thinking to buying a house, even your first time, second time, or you selling it, upsizing or downsizing. I'd love to guide you if you're moving here to Dallas, or even in you are here to Dallas locally, right? So I'm gonna do a recap first. Make sure that this one is kahit nasaan lugar kayo, ito ang mga process when you're really thinking or being a homeowner. Save for the repair and maintenance. Even we do the inspection, there's something there that hopefully is not much major that you will spend money for that. Second is the property taxes. As you know, here in Texas, we only have one taxes, but property tax is kind of expensive. So kind of know your area, different county, different city, different area, iba-iba yung taxes nila. So know for that one. So alam nyo na hindi masyadong mataas, or be ready for that taxes if you really love that area. Number 3, of course, do your research, right? And then number 4 is clean up your credit. Make sure that you will not buy expensive stuff, car, refrigerator, appliances when you're really thinking to buy a house. Really save for that one. I have a story for that. My client is really saving for 4 years. She didn't buy any cars, she didn't buy any appliances, just to really saving for them. So when they're ready to buy a house, they have money for down payment. Super proud of them. And they're just watching on my video, and oh my god, that's so for me so touching when they told me, hey, I'm ready to buy a house. I have already the credit score, I have already saved the down payment. Super amazing. But that's the story. So the save money for your down payment, make sure at least you have 3.5% on the purchase price. So make sure you pre-qualified first, pre-approved first, so you can know how much you guys really the price. And then the last one is, of course, talk to real estate agent, talk to the lender before you go out and drive around and check the area. So I have more videos. You guys are moving to Dallas, Texas, and my information below, you can click and make sure to subscribe and like on my channel. Thank you so much. Maraming salamat po, and hope to see you here in Dallas.